We are at Post, and I'm looking for Angelica. I'm searching for Angelica. Where's Angelica? Look, isn't it so pretty here? Where is Angelica? I don't know where Angelica is. Where did she go? Oh, look, there's Angelica. I found her. All the way over there. Hi, Angelica.
myself this opportunity to once again let gratitude.
So I just got home from, I went to do morning yoga this morning and Angelica, and then we had brunch, lunch situation down in the food court at Post. Had a super good time. I was not expecting it to be outside on the roof, but it was. I was really excited that it was actually when I found out, because I've been wanting to go to Post to go on that rooftop for a while anyways. So 2 birds, 1 stone. I had a really good time. It was a really good time. It was hot as hell. I sweated a lot, as you saw in the video, but it was a really good practice. It was a really good practice. Then we went downstairs and I tried Mediterranean food for the first time. Got this very interesting smoothie that had goji berries in it. I never had a goji berry before today. It was very chewy, but it was pretty tasty. And I'm home, you know, wrapping up the day. And I've been procrastinating on clipping my ends because I've been needing to clip my ends. I don't even know when the last time I gave myself a haircut was. I don't know, but time to clip my ends. And so that's what I'm going to be doing to wrap up this video. And we're just going to talk about the year that it's been and everything that I've learned about myself and about life. And, you know, talk about some things I'm looking forward to next year as I get ready to turn 26 on Monday. Funsies. Because I just feel super old. But not really. This year has, like, really been a very, 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 very interesting year. Where's my, you know, I don't know where that comb is. Make sure I get my ends all nice and combobulated together. And then stretch them out. And then I'm probably cut like this much. It's about an inch. About an inch off of all of my twisties. This lady stopped me today while we was leaving yoga and was like, "Oh, are those locks? They look so good." And I'm just like, "No, they're not locks. They're just mini twists. They're just mini twists, and I have yet to take them out of my hair. I just have yet to take them out of my head. They're not locks. I'm not ready to get locks. I am not ready to commit to that type of lifestyle because I like my hair the way it is, and I don't want to do too much to change it. Now, do I enjoy doing my hair all the time? No, who does, right? But I do love my hair. And she was telling me that she started locks one time too. She had box braids in, and that she ended up combing them out like 6 months later. And that's exactly what I don't want to do, because I know obviously I can comb them out at any point in time, but I don't want to comb them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to comb them out, and I don't want to have to comb them out. At least not no time soon after I get them anyways. So I don't know, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I'm just ignoring the signs that I need to go ahead and lock my hair up. But you know what? I'm going to keep ignoring them. I'm not ready. Maybe one day, but not today. But before I went to yoga this morning, I woke up feeling super great. I was like, you know what? Got a little bit of time before I got to be out there at yoga. Let me write in my little journal, because I haven't written there in a little bit of time. Let me write in my journal. So I did that this morning, and summary of what I wrote in that journal is just how happy I am right now, how like just content I am, just living where I'm living in my space, living in my body, just living and existing right now. I'm having a super great time doing it, and I'm so like it's like surprising because I did not always be like this, you know, and I thought I was like this, but not like intentionally, right? Like, really, I just used to like describe myself as like a pretty neutral person, but leaning more towards the negative side, but still pretty neutral, right? Now I'm just like, hey, every day is a good day. I remember when somebody said that when I was working at Ross, when I first started at Ross. He was like, every day is a good day. And I was like, bullshit, every day is not a good day. He was right. Every day is a good day. Every day is a good day. And, like, that's a choice for every day to be a good day. And I'm glad that I'm making that decision now for every day to be a good day because I love this shit. So, some big things that I feel like I really learned about myself this year as a Aquarius rising, Scorpio sun, and a Gemini moon was really, I learned a lot this year about power and the power that you like have in the way that you communicate, in the way that you carry yourself, and the way and who you decide to be around. Like, it's a lot of power there, and it's a lot of power for you to like be able to wield and claim and reclaim and do all of these things with. And that's what I've been learning about all this year. It's just exactly how powerful I am. And then knowing that I'm a manifesting generator, you know, my aura can be either very warm and enveloping, like you're drawn. Well, I'm a magnet, regardless, because of my sacral center. I'm a magnet. Life travels to me. Life just, where's Simone at? We gotta get to Simone. Anyways, life comes to me, and so I just need only decide what it is that I want from life, and then be aware and open to receiving it. And so that's been really fucking cool, because a lot of the time, what it is that I want is already available to me when I decide to pay attention to it. Like the thing with the flowers, me making Lego flowers, even though I want, you know, I want flowers all the time. I made Lego flowers. With the dance class, the salsa dancing, like I've always wanted to take salsa dancing classes, and now I've gone to like 2 classes with my boyfriend. Like, it's so romantic and it's a really good time, like just stuff like that. And now I'm a gym girly. I'm a gym girly. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a slight update to my 75 card challenge too, because it has been a whole month now since I started. Been a whole month now since I started. And it's going pretty really good. It's going really good. You know, some things on the list I probably am definitely not doing consistently, like the piano lesson. I've only done one. That's what's at the point. But we're still going to the gym pretty consistently, at least 3 times a week. At least 3 times a week. Between 3 and 5, but for sure between 3 and 5 times a week I'm going to the gym, doing my weight training. I feel better, except I realized that I stopped eating as much as I was when I first started. So I'm more tired than I was at the beginning, but I know this because I need to eat more. So I'm gonna work on that. But that's been good. My clothes are just fitting much better. I'm just feeling much better about life and stuff. And I've lost for sure at least like 10 pounds. And I only know that because I was going to donate plasma. At least I was trying to go donate plasma before they kept like turning me away because my heart rate was too high. But they was literally giving me anxiety. They probably low-key did give me PTSD. Because they're not trained. They ain't there with big ass needles sticking in your arm and shit. And they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're doing. So, anyways. Yeah. So I know for sure I've lost at least 10 pounds. I've been eating at home more, being more consistent with my Spanish learning and stuff, and that's been pretty cool. And really just overall this year, it's just been a really, because I really wrote a really good summary. I've said the word really a lot in the last 30 seconds. I'm aware. I'm noticing that. I don't know what's going on. But I wrote a really good summary about my year as an Aquarius rising, a Gemini moon, and a Scorpio sun, and about the power dynamics that I had to learn about in like my relationships and with my words, and who it is that I'm sharing them with and who I'm not sharing with, who actually is like deserving to have this information shared with them, because they're actually going to listen to it and like be like, you know what, Simone, that's a good point. I can at the very least hear you out, see what it is you're saying objectively might be true, even if I'm not ready to apply it to myself yet, you know, or whatever. But just like my mindset, like lack mindset has been a really big thing that I've been exploring over the past year. Like realizing in what ways am I like accepting less than or expecting less than, or feeling like if I do something I'm going to be losing something and I'm going to have like a hard time getting it back, or I'm not going to be able to get it back at all. And that's just like simply not true, because money is so easy to come by. It's so easy to come by. That has really been a very loud lesson this past year, is that money is really easy to come by, and it always shows up exactly when I need it. So what would I be stressed about? I don't know, but not my finances. It's been a really great year, despite despite the way it might look on the outside. I've felt really, really amazing this year, and have just been feeling even more increasingly powerful, especially since I started these 75 card days. Just really being able to look at myself, look at everything that I've accomplished in my whole life. Like, not even just this year, in my whole life. Like, I've been really having to remember, bro, like, you're really kind of very fucking amazing. Like, people be like, oh, do you have any experience doing this? And in the moment, I'd be like, no, I don't have no experience doing that. But then after the moment, I'd be like, damn, bro, you do got experience doing that. Like, you be doing a lot. You're pretty fucking cool. And I'd be like, dang, I should really remember that. I should remember that. But it's a good thing that I don't have to jump up and down to prove how amazing I am. You just literally have to have a conversation with me. You ask me a question, and you're just going to be like, damn, that was a great ass answer that you just gave. Amazing. And it feels amazing. But as my birthday comes drawing closer, as the sun has entered into the gate that it was in when I was born, and I don't remember which gate that is, but I'm gonna figure it out, because I'm pretty sure it's already there, because it stays in each gate for 6 days, so it's already there. I can't feel anything but just like happy, very grateful to like all of the experiences that I've had, to all of the people that I've come in contact with, to myself for trusting and for learning how to trust and show up for myself, to make myself feel safe, and for, you know, developing the skill to be able to notice when I'm in the presence of people who don't make me feel safe, and figuring out how to give myself permission to not have to be around those people, even though I love and care for them very deeply. That's really been a big one, like especially having to really go through the separation with my family and my closest friend. Like, I love them still to this day, of course, still to the day I die. I will always love them. I will always want the best for them, but I can accept that whatever the best for you and the best for me looks like might not always, you know, cross over. And that's a choice. It really is a choice on the people involved. And, you know, people, unfortunately, that I'm dealing with don't want to make that choice for it to be, for like those things to happen in tandem or whatever. And that's fine, you know, that's okay. I'm not missing out on anything because they don't want to be in my life, and they're not missing out on anything because I don't want to be in their life, you know. Sometimes your paths are just different, and that is okay. It sucks sometimes when you miss them a little bit, but you know, I just rest assured knowing that and trusting them to make the best kind of decisions they know how to make. And I'm gonna do the same for myself. Yeah, and just sending them love from where I'm at. Like the other day when I had texted my mama this message, because when I was like in like, I don't even know what grade I was in, like maybe 7th grade, I think it might have been, my godmom, her mother passed away, and so they came to Arkansas for her funeral, and we went to the funeral. Of course, it was a very odd time, but my mom decided to be the like the funeral procession person, like clearing traffic and stuff for them while we were driving from the church to to the cemetery, and like to this day, every time I see a funeral procession, I literally think of that, because it was just so cool. And it's one of the times in my life where I can clearly point out that my mother was using and wielding her own power, and she was really powerful, like zooming up and down the freeway in her little gold like Grand Am, like like she's a fucking cop, like holding up traffic, stopping the X's, like, and it was so cool. But like, so I was like, I should text her and tell her this, because you can decide how you feel about me all day long, but what you're not gonna do is decide how I feel about you. You're not gonna decide that for me. You can make the decision for yourself, but you're not gonna decide that for me. And despite whatever it is you may think that I think about our relationship, like, I have good memories with her. I love her. She's my mom. Duh. But that doesn't negate from the fact that, you know, there were some things that happened in my childhood that I'm having to deal with. Everybody got things to do with. There were some ways in which that she didn't show up for me as a child, and it sucks, but it's simply true. And all we can do is try and move forward. That's all I want to do. But to move forward, we're gonna have to point out what happened and address it before we can just move forward. You can't just move forward if you ain't addressing what you moving forward past. You're not moving nowhere then, actually. And I hate to see people like stuck in some stuff that happened to them in the past, because it's so obvious and it looks so painful. I mean, I used to experience that too, you know. Not as much, but it is annoying and it is painful. So like, do the work so you don't have to stay right there, please. Please. And I don't know who actually sit here and watch these videos, but whoever you are, and whatever time it is, whatever year it is, whatever time of the day, you know, whenever it is that you come across this message, I want you to know that I really appreciate you and I love you. And I hope that you're having a super great time. And cheers to you for being a real one and rocking with me as I figure out this shit called life. But guys, as a sixth line, after I turned 30, or around the time that I turned 30, in about 4 to 5 more years, 3 to 4 more years, I'm really gonna go recluse mode on you hoes. You're gonna be like, where's Simone at? Where's Simone at? And the only thing you'll see is a video that I uploaded that happened. You don't know when it happened. You just know I uploaded the video. You don't know where I'm at. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. And who knows who will have the privilege of knowing and having access to me when I get to that point. Because I don't know. But I'm excited for it. Because then, as I practice and yield and learn how to perfect the power that I have over these next 20 years before I go on the roof and become a real role model for you hoes, then everybody gonna be like, oh, we need Simone. We need Simone's advice. Simone is so wise. Where is she at? I don't know. Somebody get in touch with her. Because guess where she gonna be at? On the roof, watching you people, watching y'all do what y'all be doing. Whatever the hell that is, I'm gonna be up there watching, waiting for somebody to ask me a question so I can share what I've learned and help us go to the future. To freedom! Is that what she said? To freedom! Okay, anyways. But just thank you again to whoever is watching this. Thank you. And I hope you have a good night. Because I'm gonna finish clipping my ends. I have no idea when I'm gonna take my hair down. But it needs to be soon because it's already been over a month. And I told y'all, do not let me keep this in my head for longer than a month. It's gonna be longer than a month. So obviously one of us is not doing our jobs. It's you. It's me. It's me. But anyways, I'm gonna finish clip my ends, lay down, roll me a nice fat blunt, pour me a nice big glass of wine, and relax and call it a night. Because life is beautiful, and I hope yours is too. Freshly clipped ends in a tie-dye shirt. Freshly clipped ends in a tie-dye shirt.